other news, have you heard if you still got your stamps on your card, baby, by November the 1st, that the government gonna take them, honey? Oh, you better spend what you got on there, baby, because look, what the hell is going on? What you mean you gonna take them back? And do what with it? Y'all already acting like y'all ain't got the funds to give it to us every month. Take them and do what with them? Who you finna give them to? Baby, what the hell is going on?
Food stamps are being cut off in just 3 days for millions of Americans. That's right, this Saturday, which is the 1st of November. That's when it begins. People will not have food stamps. This is the first time in U.S. history where a government shutdown has affected the food stamps. Usually they would come, but not this year, not this November. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Breaking news. Senate Democrats have blocked opening up the government for the 13th time. Okay? Yeah, they don't care about y'all eating, I'm gonna be honest. They don't care about them kids having no food. That's evident, okay? Look, 13 times they have blocked opening up the government. But they swear they care about their people. Shame on y'all. If y'all vote for them again, guess what? You're dumb.
Y'all don't want to hear it because y'all just want to dance, but the real reason why they are really going to cut people food stamps off is because once people miss that first payment, you know what's going to happen? And this is coming from somebody. I used to be on food stamps. When I moved into my first apartment, I was able to get them, and then they cut me off. So I haven't got them again because I make too much money. But what is going to happen when those people miss that first payment? A lot of people are going to magically get a nice little notice saying that they need to recertify. And what that means is until those people recertify and get reapproved, they're not going to get food stamps anymore. And you want to know why I'm saying this? Is because out of all the government shutdowns we have ever had, when have y'all ever heard of food stamps being shut off? They're doing that shit intentionally, and obviously it's gonna fall on the Democrats because it's making it seem like, oh, all these people are going without food stamps or EBT or SNAP, whatever the fuck you want to call it, simply because of a vote.
They did threaten cutting off stamps one time prior in the government shutdown that began December 22nd, 2018. And that one lasted all the way until January 25th, 2019. That's when it ended. They threatened cutting off benefits then. It didn't happen, but they threatened it. So we're going to see this time too, if it actually goes through or if they come to terms and negotiations at the last minute to stop the shutdown. Now, if they don't, then that's when it's going to get real. But we have heard of this before, but it didn't happen. Sometimes they like to fearmonger. We're going to see. I got no faith in the government. I won't be surprised if they actually do cut the stamps off. But on the other hand, I won't be surprised if they come to terms last minute.
Reality, they wanted to cut those people off anyway, but this is the easiest way to do it. Because if those people go without the benefit entirely, they're able to comb through and see who should actually be on food stamps, who needs to recertify, who is making too much money, and all of those people are going to be pressed for time because not only are they not going to be able to recertify in time to get their next month's payment, because once you miss a payment, that's it. It's not as if like, oh, once they vote and the government comes off a shutdown, they'll instantly get that payment. That's not how government assistance works. They have to wait until the next month payday in order to receive back pay as well as a continuance. Those people are not going to be getting food stamps anymore. I put my right hand to God that is what's going to happen to a lot of people. I can guarantee it. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because if you think about it, that is the easiest way to cut millions of people off of a government benefit without making it seem like that is what they are doing.
What y'all think about that, family? Drop in the comment section below if you agree, if you disagree, and why. I'm not saying she right, but I'm not saying she wrong. I could see it happening. I think maybe the certifications might be a little more strict too. I could see that happening, right? This could be a weeding out process to see who actually does qualify and who does not qualify. Many people, they knew the loophole. They knew what to say. They heard it from a friend or a family member. Just say this and they're going to prove you, right? So maybe they're going to change it up. Maybe there will be stricter verification for qualification. Let me know what y'all think. Let's keep it going.
This meeting stuff. Tell me y'all saw that video. Tell me y'all saw the video where the girl went into the store and took all the food she needed. She stole the food. She just went ahead and took all the food that she needed because she only had $20-something left on her food stamps. Took the food that she needed because she was like, "Dang, I ain't got no food stamps and I can't afford none of this seasonings and none of this short ribs and none of this meat and stuff." Tell me y'all saw that video. While the video is hilarious, why am I like, oh, that's genius? Go on and take the damn food that you need and let them know, hey, let's take it a step further. Let's pay you back. I'm going to pay you back when you turn back on my EBT. You shut down the government. You furloughed people. You also called people back to work and then said, hey, I need you to work this 40 hours a week, but I'm not going to pay you right now. I'm going to pay you back later when the government shutdown's over. Why can't we use that same concept when it comes to the grocery store? Why we can't use that same concept? Why I can't pay you back later? I'm going to give you a whole bunch of, I'm a dumber you. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of IOUs because that's just as good as money. That's just as good as money.
In so many words, they're going to pull a you on you. Right after they pull it, they're going to be cuffed up. That's what's going to happen. Why can't you do that? Because it's the law. Is it fair? Of course not, right? But those officers will be waiting for you to steal. Don't get tricked by TikTok, right? A lot of these people doing it for entertainment purposes, they're not stealing for real. But that's going to entice someone to actually go out and steal thinking they're going to get away with it. People wasn't getting away with it before the shutdown. Before Walmart and these other grocery stores were knowing that people are ready, fingers itching to steal something. Before they knew that and ramped up their security measures, people were already getting caught. Better believe it's going to be secret shoppers monitoring everybody. As soon as you step out that door, you might get tackled to the floor. Get in this car, you're going to jail. You're under arrest. Take that pack of meat from under your breast. I'm telling you. Let's keep it going.
Listen, not receiving stamps next month shouldn't make you mad and upset. It should teach you how to budget and save. It basically telling us, like, this is my opinion. I think they're trying to tell us, like, start utilizing it in the right way. Because, they want to take off the chips and the soda. Like, a lot of people go buy bullshit because the amount of food stamps that they get, or whatever the case may be, but they don't take it serious. I receive food stamps, so that's how I know. I don't been in situations where I had to budget to the next month, whatever, so I understand it. But that's what I get from it. Just learn to budget and save. Get yourself prepared to get off government assistance.
The best thing she said was prepare to get yourself off of government assistance. That's what people should be doing. That's what they should learn. Let me go ahead and get up off of this because this is not for long term, right? This might not be the solution that I need any longer, right? This might not be the life for me. Who wants to have that type of pressure? That's stress. That's stress on the body. Who wants to stress themselves out with the worry always in the back of their mind? Because we've been hearing about this for a month. Some people maybe the last 2 weeks. So for a month or so, approximately 2 weeks, some people have been putting their body under ultimate stress, wondering, will these stamps hit or will they not hit? Will I be able to feed my family or will I not be able to feed my family? Instead, get off the program so you can get ahead.
So let me get this straight. A lot of people are mad at the people that are having an uprise about their food stamps being taken away, but you're not mad at your government for sending your tax dollars over to Ukraine, over to Argentina, to fund wars that are unaliving innocent women, men, and children, to fund weapons of mass destruction. You don't have a problem with that, but you have a problem with people needing their food stamps to get through the next day, to put something in their belly, because it's too many outrageous bills that they might have on their back. It's too much. Their rent may be high as hell, and their paycheck is being sucked up by all these outrageous ass bills, and so you're mad for them having an uprise about their food stamps being taken away? That don't make no sense, man. And it shows how evil spirited that a lot of people are. And they say, oh, the people on food stamps, they don't work, they're lazy. They're majority of people that are on food stamps, they work. They work. They work. They got a job and all of this, and their job doesn't support them enough to still make ends meet. None of this shit is making any sense to me about how these people are mad at the people who are having an uprise over their food stamps being taken away. It isn't like, I get the looting and all of that. Okay, they shouldn't be looting stores and all of this, and they shouldn't be buying unhealthy food with their food stamps. They should be buying balanced meals for them and their families. But other than that, I don't see nothing wrong. And then they like to say, oh, well, they're selling their food stamps, and so? So? A lot of you motherfuckers are bending the system too. A lot of billionaires, they bend the system and make it work in their favor. Why can't we make shit work in our favor? The people. I don't get it. Why could you be mad for people having an uprise over their food stamps being taken away? Or you're mad because your tax dollars goes to food stamps or people in need or, you know, welfare and all of this and that. I don't understand that shit. Then I was just, you know, having a discourse, and I've been watching this shit about the food stamps and shit. I just don't understand this shit. This shit is kind of making me mad because I feel for the people that actually need those food stamps, like disabled people, children, you know, single mothers, and you know, people that are actually in need. And they make it seem, these people that are mad at the people with food stamps, they making it seem like you're lazy, you don't deserve it, you're undeserving, you're abusing the system. Last time I checked, the system was abusing us through labor that we don't even get paid enough for. And I might get my channel might get taken away because I've been getting a lot of community guideline strikes just for talking, just for speaking about stuff like this. I might even, you know, my channel might get deleted or whatever, but I'm gonna still make this video. I'm gonna still post this out. And if you watching, you know what? That don't matter right now. I don't care. I'll just make another channel. But I just don't understand these people. Why are you so mad? You need to be mad at where your tax dollars is going into Ukraine and all that mess going on, funding a gin. Oh, to the side. I gotta talk a certain way because TikTok like to delete, you know, they like to strike me for any little thing I say. Gin to the side. Innocent women and children, bro. Bombs, missiles dropping on their heads. But you mad at your tax dollars going to people that are in need. Shit don't make no fucking sense.
And let me say this. Getting food stamps is for those in need. It's not for those in greed. Some of you out there are just greedy people. You are fussing about SNAP benefits that you shouldn't even be on anyway. And the reason why some of you are fussing is because they messing with your bag. Oh yeah, they are. They messing with your bag because you go and sell them yamps anyway. I definitely don't have a problem with a single mother getting food stamps in order to assist to feed her family. I don't have a problem with that. But I do have a problem with a single mother getting assistance to help feed her family when she does not follow the rules. I have a problem with that. You see, I used to live across the street from this lady who was on HUD, and she was paying like $8 a month in her rent while I was over there robbing Peter to pay Paul and paying a very hefty mortgage. And some people say, you sound like you're jealous. Yeah, I was. I was very jealous because I'm over there struggling, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and she's paying $8 a month in rent. But I digress. And with 3 kids, she's getting over $1,000 in food stamps, and I'm over there struggling, single, because I just went through a divorce, and I got one in college and one in high school, and I couldn't get no yamps. And I didn't make a lot of money, but obviously I made too much to get some yamps. Pay the mortgage, pay the car note, pay the insurance, pay the light, gas, water, pay the cell phone bill. Put gas in your vehicle to go to work so you can get a check to pay it all out.
That part. So let me tell you about the thinking here, the entitlement here. So there was this girl on a live feed that was just saying that, yeah, she got a BMW, and yeah, she get her nails done, her hair done, and she wears nice clothes and nice shoes. She wear like $300 Nikes, you know, stuff like that, and expensive high heels. And she's like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I still need help buying food. And so another lady said, well, baby, you can go sell that, or you gonna sit back and starve? Go sell that and feed your family. You know what that lady told her? She said, you sound entitled. I'm talking about the lady with the expensive shoes that get her hair and nails done. She told the other lady she sounds entitled. Like, what are you talking about? Have you ever been on food stamps? And
Okay, entitled. That's called projecting. She projected the way that she is living an entitled life, and that entitlement came from Big Brother government financing her everything. But she wanted to put that on the next person that had a comment on that. She was just projecting, that's all. I don't take it as jealousy. I think the American people just feel it's not fair. Why do we have to work hard for the same life that other people, they get to sit back, do nothing, and can get a house for $8 a month? Some people for free, some people $300 a month. The point is, they can get a full-blown house, not a shack, not a hut. They can get somewhere to stay and get their food paid for just because they lied on an application. And then the hard-working American citizen, right, that civilian, they got to work hard for theirs and are struggling to maintain, while the other person, they stacking their money, lying, acting like they don't got none, driving around in BMWs, eating at the most luxury establishments. The owners everywhere they go probably think that's a very successful person. Meanwhile, they're not. They're just entitled. They got assistance. They got help. But we're the ones funding that lifestyle. I think that's why the American people are mad. Funding somebody else's lifestyle for them to live better than you are when you're the one working and they're not. You know what I mean?
And he said, yeah, I've been on food stamps. But before I got on food stamps, I had to sell some things in order to feed my family. And the lady was like, whatever, girl, you sound like you entitled. No, heifer, you the one who entitled. You want to spend your money on whatever you want to spend your money on. Buy your weave, get your nails done, buy expensive clothes, expensive shoes. Spend all your money on what you want to spend your money on, and then go down there to HHS and apply for food stamps, and then get on government assistance, and then use that to feed your family. Why don't you use your own money to feed your family?
Good point. Good point. And look, we've all been in a bind before, haven't we? I ain't gonna say all of us. I'm gonna speak for me, and y'all drop a comment below, matter of fact. And y'all tell me, have you ever been in a bind? Money might have been low. Income might have been slow, right? And you had to sell some of your possessions that you had. That could be clothes on eBay. That could be some electronics on eBay and Marketplace, right? You might have had to sell your phone, your laptop. If you made music, your studio equipment, like me, had to sell my studio equipment. You might have had to sell something, if not everything you got almost. Pretty much, you look around the house like, what do I have that I can get rid of? I can make a couple dollars. What is my most prized possessions that I have to my name? And then you post them. You be like, look, I'm gonna get it back later. But in that moment, you need that money so that you can pay those bills, or so that you can have food to eat. Have that ever been you? Have you ever been in a predicament like that? I'm speaking for me. Yes, I have multiple times. And I'm like, well, I gotta sell it now and I'm gonna get it back another time. Is what it is. That's what many of these people should have to do. Matter of fact, there should be somebody that knocks on their door that looks into the house like, look, we doing an inspection. If you got anything worth more than $300 up in this house, go ahead and cough that up. That's collateral. Y'all got to get it to us. We need collateral. Cell phones, laptops, TVs. We need all of that. What y'all think? Drop it in the comment section below.
Oh no, I can't do that. That's what you call entitlement. Y'all got this stuff twisted. Because you see somebody living in a nice house and they're paying all their bills, and without government assistance, you call them entitled? Something wrong with y'all. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. No, the one who is on government assistance that think the government got to do something for them. Those are the people that are entitled. The government don't owe me nothing but to leave me the heck alone. Why would I want the government in my business? That part. So do right. Do right. Nobody cares if you're getting your little food stamps, your yams, whatever. You know, go buy whatever you need, you know, food-wise. But don't sell them. Go to whatever meeting you need to go to. Meet the criteria. Do right. You're not entitled to anything. We need to get off the government titty, okay? The elderly, if they need it, I believe they should get it. The disabled, of course. Nobody cares about any of that. But stop being entitled. Stop being entitled. Nobody have to give you nothing. Who are you? Get your butt up and go to work. Well, ma'am, I am working. I just need a little help. Well, then I'm not talking to you. Quit being offended. I'm not talking to you. I said who I'm talking to. And what you doing while you're getting it? Are you saving up some money? Are you planning? Planning to do better, that is. Or are you planning to stay on food stamps for the rest of your life on the government tip? You shouldn't want the government to take care of you. You should want to be self-sufficient. You know why you shouldn't want the government to take care of you? Because if the government is always taking care of you, then the government own you.
If the government is always taking care of you, the government own you. True statement. Each individual should want to provide for their own. We shouldn't be prideful, but it's some pride in that. Compared to living off the system, it's some pride in that, right? You feel good. You might hate to pay those bills, but you glad you got money to pay them bills, right? You glad you don't have to depend on nobody else. You glad you not down bad like you were before, right? You probably know about struggling to where you ain't had no money coming in and it never felt good. You feel less than human. You feel less than a man if you a man. You feel less than a woman if you a woman. Tell me I'm wrong. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Except those that been on Section 8 for a whole lifetime. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. And that's the problem. That's what I'm saying. Y'all should want to go out there and get it on your own so you can pay for things on your own. That way, when something like this happens, you're not scrambling. What am I gonna do? Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all for watching, family. Peace. To my Hebrew fam, shalom. I will catch y'all on the next one.